Hello and welcome back to the Northern Fort on Tour YouTube channel. For those who don't know, we are a British family who recently sold everything that we own in the UK and we swapped it for a life of travel. I'm Josh, the dad.
I'm Steph.
The mummy.
Isaac, the brother.
And son.
Yeah, this is Isaac, the ultimate boyo, and this is baby Amaya. Yeah! So if you're one of our lovely subscribers, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We are a new channel, we are growing very quickly thanks to you guys, but every subscriber counts and it helps us a huge amount. So please hit that subscribe button if you haven't done already. So today we've got an amazing day planned, haven't we, Isaac?
Yeah.
Where are we going?
To my first ever football match in travelling the world.
Exactly that. So we have been invited by one of our lovely subscribers, Richard, to a local football game here in Cyprus. We're currently staying in Koupe. I hope I've said that right and not butchered the name. And the team we are going to watch is Deryneia, which our friend Kiara has just told us this morning while she was dropping some fresh jams off for us, that Deryneia means reborn and like a phoenix, so it means like the new Deryneia. And Deryneia are playing Ayia, which again isn't far from us at all. They're both about 10-15 minutes either side of us. So not only is it a derby, but apparently it's also a really important game for both teams to avoid relegation. So we're so excited because it's been such a while since me and Isaac got to go and watch football live in the flesh. It is only 9 AM here in Cyprus at the moment, and the kickoff is at 4 o'clock. So we're setting off about 3:30, and we're gonna go get some food and enjoy the day before we get to the football game. So yeah, let's get into it. It is only the end of March and it is absolutely glorious here in Cyprus. Me and Steph have both realised since being here not to trust the weather apps. I think it's because it's only a small island and the weather is so quickly changing that it's hard for any app to keep track of what's going on. At the moment it's saying it's only sort of 19 degrees, 20 degrees on the app, but it really isn't. I mean, we've been in the sunshine long enough now to know what 20 degrees feels like. It must be around 25, probably approaching 30 right now, and it's still only very early in the morning. So I feel like today is going to be a very warm day, so we have to make sure we prepare for the sunshine for when we get to the game. Hats on, sun cream on, and yeah, wow, it's a beautiful thing, but you've also got to be very careful that you don't get burnt in it.
We are currently visiting our local beach, which is Malama Beach. It is, like Josh said before, it is beautiful today. The ocean looks absolutely wonderful, and there's like a lovely little beach house on the front. We've not actually been here yet, but they might not even serve food for all we know, but we're definitely getting a drink. It is so warm already.
So this place we've turned up to is on Malama Beach, which I think Steph might have told you is our local beach. And we've yet to come to the restaurant. We've never done that. We've always seen it from a distance and it always looked tiny from the actual beach, but when you get here it's quite big. And I wish I showed you the food before we dived into it, but we were starving. So, but it's delicious. It's very reasonably priced, and there's so many cool spots you can chill out here. You know, there's bean bags. There is like sunbeds like that you can lie on, and I don't think you have to pay for them. I think as long as you're buying drinks, they're not bothered. But it is stunning. It's absolutely stunning. What a way to start the day. And I don't know who I think I am, but I've gone and had a beer before 10 AM. But yeah, everything's opening up next week, so you'll see all the jet skis out, all the paddle boards, and yeah, it's only going to get better here as well during the season. It's such a lovely story. On the menus it tells you that it's a family run business. They used to wait for the dad to come back from his fishing in the morning, and then the mum used to put the fish, the fresh fish, over the hot coals. So yeah, what a story, what a place. It's just beautiful, 10 out of 10.
Guys, this is Kit Kat, and she's a really cute cat.
Hello, Kit Kat. So that's Kit Kat. We don't know if that's her actual name, but every time we come down to the beach in the morning, she comes down and says hello, doesn't she?
Yeah.
And she's always chilling out on the beach and taking a break, so we called her Kit Kat. And instead of Malama Beach, we call it Kit Kat Beach because of this wonderful cat. Isaac's fallen in love, and so have we, to be honest. It's such a beautiful cat, and she recognises us.
Yeah. They recognise us.
So yeah, this is the famous Malama Beach. It's lovely, and this is up there. That's the restaurant we was at earlier. So we've just got back from the beach. It was amazing. We ended up having a really good time actually, and we got back and now Isaac's full of energy all of a sudden, which I know will not last forever. So we're gonna head to the pool for an hour or so, and hopefully it tires him out a little bit, come back, have a rest, and then we're gonna get to the football game. Yeah, I'm so excited. Hey! Are you gonna stay awake for the football?
Yeah.
I hope so. We've got the entire pool to ourselves. It's lovely. Yeah, we've waited quite a while now to get into the pool where it's not like minus 20 degrees Celsius. We've had a few good days in a row, and the evenings are quite warm as well, so the pool is quite a nice temperature, and we've got it all to ourselves. Yay! So the little man's had a good sleep, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, bit of cereal, getting his energies back. And our lovely friend Kiara is just waiting for us outside. She actually is a taxi driver. We are paying her, don't worry. But she's coming to take us to the football ground where we're going to meet one of our subscribers. Yay! We're in the taxi, aren't we, Isaac?
Yeah.
We're with our lovely Kiara. Hello, Kiara.
Hi Josh, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
Hi Isaac, you tired?
Yeah, Isaac's very tired, aren't you? All the kickboxing and swimming. So we're going to head to the ground now, and then we'll show you the next bit. Thank you, Kiara. Thank you.
Josh,
Richard,
nice
to meet you. Thank you so much.
No, you're welcome, mate.
Yeah, we're so happy that you invited us down here.
You're more than welcome.
Thank you, guys. Cheers. So we've just paid at the gate, and it was €10 just for me, and Isaac came free. So if you're ever in the area, it's it's a cheap day out. And we're with Richard, who's one of our subscribers.
Alright.
Sorry, I've just kind of chucked the camera in your face there, but no, we're just so used to doing that now. But yeah, it looks like lovely grounds here. Look.
This is probably one of the bigger of the lower league kind of team stadiums, if you know what I mean.
Right, and
there's some larger stadiums. I mean, Paralympics got a large stadium.
Yeah.
Two-sided seating and whatever.
We actually bought some football boots for Isaac the other day in Paralimni Town Centre.
Yeah.
And he was an ex-professional footballer for Paralimni. And I wish I'd filmed it, but I didn't have the camera on me.
Well, the bloke who runs the Star, the Napa Star, I think it is, in Napa, he used to play for Deryneia.
Wow.
He was in there one day and he said,
It's such a small island, I bet everyone's played or
everyone knows
connected.
everybody else, everyone's got a cousin.
Oh, amazing.
I was going to support Paralympics at first.
Yeah?
I didn't know this place existed.
Wow.
Every Christmas they have like a Christmas Avenue day.
Yeah?
The whole main road is turned over to stalls and whatever. I
Amazing.
found this little bar and they told me, this is the local football club's bar. I didn't even know the football club.
Wow.
Get us doing it.
So this is your local?
This is my local village, my local team, yeah.
Oh, amazing.
Support your local team.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Wow.
Now, first of reaching the Koupe, yes.
Gubius.
Koupe.
No, what's this?
Oh, well,
Is that like the pie at half time?
it's kind of like a mix between, it's like a cigar cake. It's a mix between, I don't know, maybe a Scotch egg and a sausage roll.
Oh, wow. So we're going to have the Cypriot pie at half time.
The bottle and pie.
Yeah? And what's that called? Gubius?
Well, the singular is a Koupe.
A goober. Plural.
Plural is Koupes.
Well, we'll be having goobers.
Yeah, Koupes indeed.
Oh, thank you, Richard. Oh, Richard's got you some gifts, Isaac.
A scarf from the club.
What do you say?
Just gave it me for nothing.
Really?
Right, yeah.
Oh.
It's got a death slip. This one is a bit of a wash, because I had this for 2 years now. But,
Oh, that's so sweet of you. Thank you. What do you say?
You're welcome, mate. You're welcome.
Do you want to put it on? I just want to say this is how wonderful not only the Cypriots are, but people who've lived in Cyprus for a very long time. Everyone's giving gifts, and we just, it's not like we want everything for free, but everyone loves a freebie. But it's the kindness of the people and the culture here. I mean, you could probably say something on that. How friendly are the Cypriots? I mean, you wouldn't be here for 10 years if you thought otherwise.
Absolutely. I mean, the kindness of strangers. I can give you so many examples. One quick example. We'd only been here a couple of months, and we didn't drive at the time, so we're walking from the shops to shopping, and a car pulls up. Do you want a lift? Yeah, thanks. I said, we live. He said, we know where you live.
Oh.
It wasn't sinister.
Yeah.
We all know about this crazy Englishman who just turned up.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, and football was a great way to integrate with the
Amazing.
You get involved. I mean, you saw me chatting with them down there.
Yeah. What kind of attendance did he even read it out? Or?
Don't read it out. I mean, we're having a tough season this year, so I'll be surprised if there's more than 300 or so.
Yeah. 300 still a lot for Cyprus.
It's not bad. Yeah, you know, the village is only like 5,000 people.
Yeah. Wow.
But when we're chasing promotion, which we have done in the past, this gets packed.
Wow. That's huge. So Richard just said there that the village is only 5,000 people, but even on a bad day, they pull in about 300. So, you know, it's just under 10% of the village. Not like everyone's from the village, but, you know, it's still impressive numbers for a small village. Richard's going to tell us a little bit, Isaac, about the club and how big this game is.
Well, this team is called Deryneia. We're actually the second oldest club in Cyprus. The only team that's older than us is Anathos Famagustas. We're over 100 years old, which means we're only got 1 year younger than Leeds. You know,
Wow.
We're called Anagenesi because Anagenesi means rebirth, and the reason was during the fight for independence in the 50s, the British government banned any kind of meeting in mass of people, which included sports teams.
Wow.
So all sports teams had to be disbanded for a while. When they got independence in 1960, they got together again, so the club was reborn. So Anagenesi, rebirth, Deryneia.
Wow. That is such a beautiful story, you know, and after all of the problems that Cyprus has been through, you know, they seem to have come out the other end. I know there's still issues at the moment, but it is beautiful, you know. I actually was speaking to Chiara before this, and she explained that Anagenesi, or I hope I've not butchered that, but it does mean like a rebirth, like a phoenix, like born again, like a new version. But thanks for the history on that, because you've just explained. I wondered why. I thought it was just a cool name, but no, it's not.
Yeah. I mean, they used to be called Ammonia Deryneia from the start, which is athletic, so it's like Charlton Athletic.
Ah.
Athletic.
Yeah.
Because we were an athletics group to start with, and football came a little later. But today's game is very, very important. It's what we in England call a six-pointer. We're currently bottom of the league, but only 3 points off safety. So if we win today, we could be at the relegation zone. It's that close.
Amazing.
If we lose today, we could be 6 points off safety. So it's a massive game for us.
Oh, are we going to get a winner? Are we going to get a winner? Yeah. Who's the man we should be cheering for?
Well, we've got a couple of stars, but one of our main players, I've just sorted out in the picture a minute ago, is a lad called Kevin Deryneia. He's walking to the left now, just towards the balls. That's Kevin. He's a South African lad.
With the blue boots?
Yellow boots. He's got the ball at his feet now.
Oh, there we go, yeah.
He's got him. He's just talking, he's facing towards us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's an attacking midfielder.
Right.
He always chips in a lot of goals. I like to think of him like the Brian Robson of the team, you know, being an ex-Albion fan.
So to be honest, we're not going to film much of the game. It's more just about showing you guys that there is cheaper days out in Cyprus. And if you are going to have a day out in Cyprus that's not your usual, you know, tourist vibes, don't get me wrong, the boat trips are nice, and you know, the meals out and stuff, they're all really nice on the strip. But doing something like this, you know, it takes up a few hours of your day. It's not mega expensive, and you know, you get to meet the real Cypriot people. So it's so important that you do something like this, because it's amazing. I've got a question though, to be honest. So it's a beautiful day today, but it's manageable. So how do they cope? Because in Dubai they have aircon pitches, but they don't have that here, do they?
No. What they tend to do, all the Cameroonians do, is kick off later. In the winter they kick off like 2:30.
Right.
But right at the start of the season, it was evening kickoffs only. So we're talking like mid-September, and it's like 7 PM kickoffs.
Wow.
Then when the weather cools a little bit, they drag it back to like 4 o'clock and 3 o'clock. It kind of varies throughout the season.
Amazing.
To try and cope with the weather. Actually, the worst thing sometimes is the rain and the cold. You get a game here in December, January, and it's pouring down the rain, and there's no cover.
No.
So you kind of just standing there getting drenched and cold. The wind does blow through here on a cold day.
Well, they say that, but they climatise. He's been here 10 years. It's also a derby, isn't it, today?
Yeah, local derby. I mean, the interesting thing is in Cyprus, is, you know, in England where the local derby is a big hatred game, you know, the Manchester derby, the Liverpool derby. Cyprus football isn't like that. It's actually very political. Cyprus football.
Right.
Incredibly so. I mean, a local derby to this, we could be playing any team in the league, it doesn't really matter. The big fights you get in Cyprus, which in the top division, isn't local rivalry, it's political rivalry.
Really?
Yeah, the left-wing teams against the right-wing teams. But that's always been the case. I mean, Anna Guinness, you weren't allowed to even join the league until 1972 because we're a left-wing team.
Wow.
It was only in 1972 they said, okay, we'll let the left-wing teams do that.
Wow.
So that gives you an idea of what it's like. So the local derby factor doesn't really matter as much as it would in the UK. It's just the 6 points, so it's such an important game.
Yeah, yeah. So we're going for the win today, and we'll keep you updated as we go along. But yeah, come on!
Come on! Thank you, Richard, for getting me this.
Yeah. He wants Smarties now. Should I dare give them to him? Should I?
Yeah.
Oh, his mum might kill me later. Here you go, buddy. There you go.
Come on! Woo!
Who's gonna win, Isaac?
This
The green team? Deryneia? Yeah? What score do you think it's gonna be?
I actually don't know.
3-0.
8-0.
8-0. Oh, that's optimistic. We better get the goals popping in straight away. Come on!
Come on!
Come on, Neil up! 1-0 up. Come on, the boys!
Come on, the boys!
So that's the first half then, Isaac. And we're 1-0 up.
1-0 up.
Yeah!
Come on! Come on, Daddy. We're gonna get some food.
This boy, all he does is ask for food. Don't know where he gets his appetite from. That's a good first half result.
Happy with that? Yeah, I think we've edged it.
Yeah? The referee seems to be on their team.
The referee ain't been too bad. I've seen a lot worse. The linesman's one that worries me.
Yeah.
And I'll be watching out for his offsides in the second half because I don't trust him at all. The lineswoman's great. She's always reliable.
Yeah?
This guy down there.
So Richard's gonna get us one of the famous Coupes, which is, or Koupe is the singular for it, but it's a specialty sort of half-time thing that they eat in Cyprus, so we're excited for that. So the football actually isn't that bad. I would say the standard is close to League 2, maybe National League, and there's a couple of good ballers, you know, they surprised me. For an island, you know, of about 1 million people, they have got some really good football players. Maybe they're just having a good day today, but what a day to have a good day when we're filming. But yeah, no, some very, very good football players here. And it's been a good game so far, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah? He's thinking of joining the Ultras by the looks of it. There's definitely no VAR here though, I'll tell you that much. There's been a few dodgy decisions flying around, but I guess that's the game. And you know what, it's quite nice to see the game without the cameras replaying. It just keeps the game going, keeps it moving. And you know, I've seen more football in this first half than I've seen in a very long time watching Premier League football on TV. Richard comes bearing gifts.
Goobers.
Goobers.
Naturally, this is a
Thank
traditional
you so much.
Cypriot snack. Bite off the top to start with,
Yeah,
just to get into the meat.
he's straight in there.
And what you do is you squeeze the lemon over the top each time you take a bite, so the
Ah.
lemon flavour gets into it.
And what's in it again?
It's basically bulgur wheat, herbs, minced pork. As I say, if you imagine a weird child of a sausage roll and a Scotch egg, with a bit of, I don't know, faggot meat in
I'll
there
take
as
that. I
well.
don't think Richard wants that.
No.
Cheers. Thank you. Oh, well, thank you so much for
So
that.
you think anyway, they're very popular.
Yeah.
You'll get them in all your bakeries. So
Really?
yeah, you got a big bakery in Capri, haven't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Zorbas,
Yeah, yeah. They're in there, are they?
There, definitely.
Oh, amazing. Thank you so much, Richard. Cheers, mate. What do you think of the goober?
But it's sour.
Did you put lemon on it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Do you want mine instead without the lemon? And I'll take the one with the lemon. Okay. Isaac's the cameraman. But you know, this is a bit of a level up from our half-time food. I've took Isaac's because his was too sweet, but let me try it.
Guys, it is sour.
Oh, wow. That is actually incredible.
And it is sour.
And apparently these are in all the local bakeries, so this is something I would 100% buy again. This is much better than a half-time pie, I'm sorry to tell you, but this is probably dragging me to the football again, this alone.
I will buy this again too.
10 out of 10?
10 out of 10.
I've just absolutely polished that off. That was an impressive half-time snack. What do you think?
Thank you, Richard, for this.
Oh, thank you, Richard, so much for this. Not just the food, but for the whole experience and talking us through the entire thing. I don't know, I can't compare it to any other Cypriot football because I haven't been before. But I have to say, everyone's been so welcoming and nice here, and they truly know how to support their team, and that's what football is all about. Support your local team.
Well, I'm supporting it today, but tomorrow I'm supporting back to my team.
What's your team?
I can't see it out loud, but Arsenal.
I don't know where he's got Arsenal from because I'm not an Arsenal fan, but he seems to have this fascination with Arsenal, and I know my cousins in London will be very happy with that. So I don't know if you can see it, but that's the church in the distance. It's half time and you can hear the bells ringing. Perfect timing. I think the second half's about to kick off. So that's the second half underway. Let's hope that they can get a few more goals and at least retain the win. Come on, the boys! Yay! That's 2-0. Come on, the boys! Isaac, we must be the lucky charm.
Yeah. I thought you said we might gonna lose.
No, I said 3-0. You said 8-0. That could still happen. Keep playing like this, boys. You're going to get 2 more loyal fans.
Yeah.
You might have to sack Arsenal off. It's getting a bit fiery out there now on the pitch, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, some big tackles going in. That's 3-0, what did I say? That's a good guess if that's the score that it finishes on. Fair play to the boys, they seem to be fighting for their lives out there. They've really put a shift in today. I have to admit, I was pre-warned by a couple of Cypriots before turning up, like not to have high expectations, but they were completely wrong because what a game this has been. I've spent far more money on games than this, and I've seen much worse performances, so I'm very impressed with this game today. Do you know what? Iron Apple haven't even played badly. They've had a few good chances, but the boys at the back have really impressed me. The defensive skill level is beyond my expectations. Well in, boys, well in. It has got a little bit chilly out here now, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Considering it was boiling hot at nearly 30 degrees during the day, I'm starting to think I should have brought a jacket. It's lucky that Richard kindly brought this jacket for Isaac, isn't it? Maybe we can both get in there.
Okay, get in.
Oh. Ayia Napa have just got 1 goal, so my prediction was wrong. It looks like it's now 3-1. But come on, the boys, you've still got this. There's only a few minutes left. Don't give up. Isaac's made a little friend. He's getting a bit bored now, so yeah, you can't blame him. He's a kid. But yeah, he's off. But yeah, it's proper family orientated in Cyprus in general, and yeah, your kids are so safe here. It's probably the safest place I've felt. I feel safer here than I do in the UK, and that's saying something. There's literally about 5-10 minutes to go, but it's been an end-to-end game, so it would not surprise me if Ayia Napa squeezing 2 goals, and they are really putting the pressure on. Yeah! So that's a wrap. They won 3-1. Well done, Deryneia. I'd definitely come back again. Oh, we've had such a good time, thank you. So Chiara isn't far at all from picking us up, but before we go, we'd just like to say thank you so much for watching the video, and if you haven't done already, make sure you
Like and subscribe. Woo!
please like and subscribe if you haven't done already, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.